on F minor. So just your normal F
Wait,
major.
what was C minor again? So if that's C major, it was...
So this is your bass note here, and the C, we've got to bring it up to a bar here. Bring these three down the string. Yeah. Think of it this way, like the minor shape, it's like, lower mood, bring it down to a lower string. Major, it's up, literally up the string. That might,
Yep. C, and then the D. No.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that's. You're just gonna have your first finger on the first string. Yeah.
And then the E.
And for F minor, you bring it all up to one fret, with the bar behind on fret one. On fret one. So.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. Let go of that second finger. Yeah, yeah.
It's just there for support.
Yeah, right.
And then, if that's G major,
Similar to C, we have to do a bar for this one because one of the open strings is the major third. So we just basically bring the F minor shape up 2 frets. Fifth and fourth string. And let go of your second finger. These two up, yeah.
but you just said minor is down.
Yeah, but that's for the two that look the same, right? Because you get confused between these two.
Yeah.
But with the other one, so with the E major and the A minor, they look the same, right? But if we do the opposite and we do E minor and A major, they look different, right? So it's the difference between this and this. Right? So yeah, that rule only really applies to the two shapes that confuse you and look similar. I wouldn't really rely on that rule too much for everything. It's just, if you want to remind yourself which one of these shapes is which, then you can be like, go with mine. But for the others, doesn't apply. Okay? So, how do we go saying that now?
No.
Yeah, that's it.
That's G minor.
That's G minor. Yeah. Now for A minor, we can go back to an open chord.
Oh yeah, that's right, I know this one.
And for B flat, A to B flat is one semitone, so we just bring that all up with a bar behind on fret 1. Second fret, yeah, there you go. And one more bit. Great.
And the sevenths.
Okay, now sevenths. Fun time. A lot of these we can do as open chords. So for C7, we just add our pinky to the third fret of the third string. Third string, there you go.
Oh.
So that's C7. For D7, keep your first finger where it is right now, and you want to press the second fret of your third and first string. So the second finger down
Fret
the third.
of the third?
Have a look what I'm doing. Third string, second fret. Third string, second fret. So it's like the mirror image of a D chord.
Ah, yes. And then if that's E, oops,
Third finger up one string. Okay.
E major.
That technically is an E7, yeah?
Fuck
But
yeah.
there's an easier way.
Okay.
Just lift the third finger. And that will be your seventh, the fourth string open. go with this one because we can translate that into bar chords if we need to, which we will in a second. So for F7, we just take this same shape up one fret. So move the second and third finger up one string. Nice.
But F major.
Yeah, F major is that. And just like how with the E to E7 we lifted the third finger on the like the fourth string, we do the same thing for F to F7. We lift this. So our fourth string goes down to the first fret. Make sense?
Yeah. And then
Now G7, you got a couple options. We'll do the open way. So for G7 we want to move this top G down to the first fret. It's a bit like the C chord but wider.
yeah. If that's A. Oops. Yes. No.
That's A minor, so A major would be all on the same fret, yeah. We want to have the third string opening up. That is also an A7.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, that works, but an easy way is for us to go like this. So instead of having this set it up here, we're going to have it on the third string open. This will be, yeah, or you can use these two fingers. And we move this up one fret for the B flat.
So that
It's the
was
same shape, all up one fret. With the because we also have to move the open strings up, right? So it goes all 0 to the first fret, pinky and third finger are going to play third fret, string and second. And B flat to B, semitone up.
alright. Let's do it again.
Okay, yeah.
Well, sort of.
So with these, are you going to get quizzed on this, or is this just
They're
like
going to give us a chart with these chords, maybe.
okay? But didn't it also say in the notes that like with extensions you can just like ignore them, like?
Yeah. So I think, for the sake, I'm just going to learn this.
Just remember that you can probably just ignore the sevenths. So like if you can't remember how to do C7, just do C.
Yeah.
Right. If you can't remember how to do C minor 7, just do C minor. Right. The most important thing is that you get the major and minor, get the difference between those. With the sevenths, it'd be cool if you did those, but I don't want you to quote me on this because I'm not sure, but you might be able to just get away with doing the regular seventh chords. So yeah, if you ignored the sevenths, that would cut half your workout.
True.
But yeah, like with most of these, all it is just taking away a finger from your regular chord. So like with the F, to do F7, obviously. It's a different story with the open chords. You have to do like different shapes. You can't just take a finger off. But yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, is your username Porn?
Hey? Pong.
Porn. Looks like porn.
No, it does actually.
Yeah.
Maybe I should change it. So
Do you want to go through the minor sevens as well, or just go through the normal sevens first? Because we just
I
did
reckon
those ones through.
I need to be more confident just with minor chords,
Yep.
period.
Okay.
Because you saw me just like, not guess, but I assumed where you put it to make it a 7, and it was right most of the time.
Yeah.
So like, kind
Yeah.
of got it.
Yeah.
But I'm not confident with the minor chords.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. I think that's smart. We should do
So I know C major, right? And that's C. So it would be.
That's it.
Fuck yeah. No.
That's it. So that's F major. To make it a minor, let go of the second finger
Oh.
and bring these up.
And that's major, right?
Yeah,
So I
that's
just-
major. Because you raise the third, like you raise the third to make it a major, flatten the third to make it a minor. And it's the third string too, so that's convenient.
Ah. And then if that's major, then it's.
But our bass note is here, so we build it off our sixth string shape. If you only do this shape here if you're building the bass note off your fifth string. Because right, this is C, right? So we use the A minor shape
Oh, yeah.
because it's on the fifth string, right? If we're building the bass note off the sixth string, then we use this for a minor. Because remember, this is all based off our open chord shapes. Right? It's like E major, that's your low E, that's the sixth string bass note. A minor, this is your A, so that's where the bass note is built off with this shape. So yeah, with G, because we're just doing G minor, that's your third fret, sixth string. So we would build the shape based off an E minor shape. So that would be major. These were-
But you can do G major like this.
Yes, yeah. That's another way of doing G major if you don't want to do the open chord.
Yeah.
That's your A minor.
But if that's. Wait. If that's. No.
For minor?
The G minor,
Oh,
right?
yeah, G minor, yeah.
So. Would that be A?
Yes. Yeah. That is also A minor. If we wanted a higher sounding chord.
Yeah.
Like that. But I think for
That's B.
B flat. There you go.
Oh! So once I get it, then it's.
You can do it anyway. You can do it in any key.
Ah, okay.
That's the cool thing about guitar. It's not like piano where we have like completely different shapes for like one semitone apart.
Yeah, yeah.
It's, you know, once you know your shapes, you can play any key. Like,
I'm not over in
good.
my brain. Yeah.
That's why we're here.
Okay, cool. And then, okay, I need to. Let me just you say one, and I
Okay.
have to like just
All
do
right.
it.
F major. Got it. G minor. Next. D major. A minor.
Or
Yeah.
yeah.
She's getting good.
Yeah.
B flat major.
It's too high. Is it? No. I don't think it's high.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
I was like, you've got the fingers right there. I didn't want to say anything. But yeah, that's one way we can do it. But if we wanted to do it a bit lower,
That's
let's do that.
right.
Because one one semitone up from A.
That's right.
Yeah, 2 frets apart.
Oops, I can't.
Let's see G major.
G major.
C minor.
I know C major.
You worked it out before without me saying anything. So go with your C major, find the bass note. Fifth string, so we would use.
No, it's like this. No.
That's C major.
What the fuck?
So you want this to be a bass note, right? We don't want to interrupt it with this finger, so bring it all down. That's C minor.
Ah, yes. That's right.
You're getting it?
Slowly, yeah.
Yeah.
And then that becomes the...
See what I mean about like once you learn the bass notes, it becomes a lot easier because it's all the same shapes.
Yeah.
It's all like the same 4 shapes.
Yeah.
So what about B minor?
No.
Not quite, not quite.
Oh.
So remember this shape here, one where you have your 4th, 3rd, and 2nd. This is if you're using a 5th string bass note. Right. After that, what you played there, this is your bass note, which is the D. It's the same chord as it's a bit higher up. So for B minor, you do want to have the 5th string bass note. You just got to find where that B is on the 5th string. So what's your open 5th string? What note is
E.
that? 5th, not 6th string.
Oh, E. Wait, what?
5th string.
Oh, A.
So 6th string. Yeah. So that's A.
B.
That's B. Yeah. So we got to build the chord off that. There you go. Got to have the right tone setting.
Wait, like, it's right here.
Yeah. No, I get that. That's the reason why I don't like playing strats. Like they're nice guitars and everything, but I always fucking brush that shit.
And the finger came off.
Yeah, that's ouch.
Yeah.
You got it.
I think so. I'm getting there.
Yeah.
It's making sense.
That's why I'm thinking like kind of avoid the 7th chords because that just kind of complicates things a bit. Some of them is easy, you know, F to F7, we just lift one finger, but when it comes to like C, C7, we have to add a new finger, and it's a different rule for each chord of where the 7th is. So that just adds a whole bunch of new shapes for you to learn, where I think right now you'd be better off just like trying to master the basic chords. Because, you know, all these chords are basically triads, and the 7th chord is just a triad with an added note on top, so 4 notes, right? You just don't play that 4th note, and you still get, you know, it still like will sound okay if you play it like along to something, which is I'm assuming that's what you're going to do. They'll give you a chart and get you to play along to a backing track, I'm assuming, something like that.
Maybe.
Or a band, either way, it'll sound fine. You know, like, I mean, if you go D7 to G, right? It won't be that different if you just go D, G, right? You don't get that leading note, but it doesn't matter. Like, as long as you can show that you kind of get the basics, because you know you're not supposed to have known this instrument before. So I'm kind of making some assumptions here as well with how you're going to be marked, but just based off what I saw in that text you embellishments and shit, then I'm assuming you'd be okay just knowing the basic chords here.
Yeah, cool.
So, yeah, should we go through a chord chart?
Yeah.
See if we can do it?
Let's see.
You didn't sound very confident.